Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. This is Rima and I'm back with another guidance session. This is going to be a coffee cup reading for the month of April 2022 for anyone who has sun, moon or rising in the sign of Capricorn. So my dear Capricorns, this is going to be your reading for yourself or for anyone who you're interested to know what is going to happen for them in April. Those people who have sun, moon, or rising or any major planets in Capricorn. I hope that everyone is doing well. I want to thank you all for supporting my channel, for subscribing, and also give me a thumbs up for my readings. I do appreciate that. Thanks to those who have reached out for private reading and also for their patience. If you're new on this channel, hello and welcome to you. I hope that you would like the content on this channel, and if you want to watch more videos, you can go to the About tab on this channel and find more videos and readings which are timeless, or they're organized by the zodiac sign and you can watch those. So with that, let's start the reading and see what kind of messages we're gonna have for April for my dear Capricorns. Well, you guys, a lot of you are taking some time. Maybe some of you are getting back to work physically, because I can see that you're more outside, or you're maybe thinking about going more outside. For those of you who are not working, maybe you're thinking about spending some time, outside, maybe in the park, maybe as the weather is getting better in the northern hemisphere. You're thinking about going out and, I don't know, sit in a park, study in a park, and get more sunshine. So I see that you might need to get more sunshine, which is something that maybe for a lot of you, if you live somewhere cold, it didn't happen during the winter, so you might need to go and get I don't know, just spend some more time outside, and that's gonna be good for you. I see a little bit of stress about a sickness. Maybe it's about something that happened to you or something close to you, but it definitely seems like an illusion. Maybe some of you are getting a little bit more worried about your health, and you have these ideas of what is going to happen. For example, if my kid is going back to school, maybe you have this fear or anxiety about some kind of health problem that doesn't exist. So I encourage you to take precaution, but also don't feed yourself these negative thoughts, and don't really put energy into that. It might be just something that you are overreacting to, or you're overthinking about it. There might be, I see a female energy who's mostly worried about their kids. So again, as I said, maybe someone is worried that if their kids go back to school, or if their mom goes back to work, like how things are going to change. I see a little bit of turbulence in that kind of in the life balance or work-life balance situation for some of you. I definitely see that kids might be going to school or daycare, or there's some things that you need to do about kids, or new programs for kids, new classes, or new arrangements. Someone might have might be pregnant, and they might start to think about motherhood. I definitely see motherhood for a lot of you. For a lot of females. I see a triangle situation. You might have a meeting if you work, or if you are studying, or it could be with authorities, that two people are talking face to face on a table, like around the table, about something, which maybe you're one of these people, or it's about your case or your request at work or whatever, at school. They're talking, the third person is not present. So I even see that maybe the third person is online, or joining online this meeting, or you have a face-to-face meeting or conversation with someone. The third person is absent, and either you know about it, that they are not there, but I see an empty chair for a third person, or a third person idea or approval or suggestion is needed, or maybe somehow they'll be filled in after. So maybe some of you don't know that this is going to go up to someone else, or someone else's judgment is needed, or someone else's approval is needed. There might be a waiting period that you might need, if it's that you're applying for something or you're waiting for something. There might be that you need to still wait for a third person opinion. If it's a medical consultation, again, you might need to get a second opinion or see another person. I don't see a long wait about it. The person that one of these people that now you are talking about, or they're talking about you, is very knowledgeable, strong, and you can trust them. But again, I still see that there needs to be another person involved. Um, for love matters, I see triangle situation. Some of you, as I said, I opened the reading with this kind of not illusion, but these thoughts, these negative thoughts that some of Capricorns might have. Some of you might be thinking that your partner or your spouse has someone else, or there is a third person in the relationship that you don't know about. You kind of feel like there's someone, but maybe you don't have any proof, or you think they are not physically present. I see an unpleasant third party which you don't have, or someone doesn't have any proof, but they kind of are suspicious about this. Um, I mean, I see that you need to talk about this. I don't know if you are worried or if you're at like concerned. You need to talk about. You need to put your ideas, your concerns, your worries into words and talk about it with your partner, whoever this thing is. If you don't feel safe at your job, like about job security, the reading advises you to be verbal and talk about that. Someone is going to swim, or maybe you send your kids to swimming lessons. Again, I see a stress related to this kind of negotiations. Maybe you're making a transaction, it doesn't go really that way that you wanted. Maybe the price goes up or drops, some kind of turbulence in a transaction, or again, a decision that the government or someone else has made and you have no say on that might be like put you on guard, or might kind of somehow stress you a little bit, that like things are changing. Specifically, I see it for male energies. If you are in the market, I don't know, trading and stuff like that, I see huge up and downs that might be very stressful. The advice I saw a lot of stress, so you need to be a little bit more released. Just try to float for now. If you feel like the energies are too much and you can't control it specifically, try to let things go. Let things go as much as you can, and you try not to control things. It's a little bit of hassle to keep everything in order and in the way you want. I see a school bus, so maybe some kids are going back to school, and as I said, it comes with a lot of anxiety. For some of you, might be like your anxiety about that your kid is going back to school, maybe your teacher that you're anxious to go back, you still don't feel comfortable. I mean, take it with precautions. Let it. I mean, everyone's life and scenario is different, and it's a general reading, so I'm just generally advising based on the energies. But if you're anxious, just try to work out the best case and the best scenario for you and your kids. But I don't see anything bad in general. But there might be interruption. Maybe they open schools for a bit and then they close it again. I see that kind of interruption in this planning that is happening. Two people are coming to see each other from far away. There's a lot of speaking and talking involved. I don't know if it's like a negotiation in a business trip, negotiating to closing a deal, or maybe it's a family matter that people haven't seen each other for a long time, and I see a lot of talking. It could be a Gemini that is present in this reading for you. There might it's also possible that it's an interview. I see some kind of laziness. It's either you, which is very rare, I guess, or it's someone like a child that you have, your children, your spouse, someone in your home, or maybe I don't know, in your close circle of people that they are. You feel like they are not very active, they are a little bit lazy, they are not taking their responsibilities. Maybe someone doesn't want to go back to work, or maybe your kids, they don't want to go back to, I don't know, a lot of energies about that. There's some kind of laziness that you need to fight with or resist or try to solve. Someone might get a promotion at work by end of summer for sure, but maybe you need to, if you're thinking about it from now, you want to have a plan in order to get a promotion and to show your talent, or to show your potentials to your I don't know, organization. You start now. It's time to start now. There might be a lot of switches and job changes. Maybe a lot of people come and go from where you work. A lot of recruiting might happen. I see a lot of meetings that you used probably to sit on at like online, but you need to now physically go. Maybe someone with Aries sign is going to be somehow specific and important for you in month of April. You might go somewhere hot, warm. There's some vacation coming up for some people. But again, be careful about if you are swimming or if you are going somewhere. Be careful that you don't come back with some kind of sickness. But in general, things are going into your favor. Something that you have planned for is coming to you. I see that you have planned something carefully and quietly, and now it's paying off, it's coming to you. You don't need to do a lot of effort to get that thing, to own that thing. But behind the scene, you have worked a lot. For some of you, be careful about where you go, what you do. Be very knowledgeable about the decisions you make. There might be people who are trying to how do I like trying to turn the situation in their favor by just showing things that are not there, like showing things better than they are or showing things worse than they are. Try to not trust people, specifically at workplace. If they're telling you something, I mean, just find it for yourself. Try to be present and see how things go. Find out for yourself. That's my advice to you. I think the most important thing for you to know is that you need to find out for yourself, and specifically in April with all these illusional energies that we have in the sky and in the constellations. Try to find out for yourself. I think I had repeated many times. There is a traffic light. Maybe you get stopped. You might be pulled over. So if you're driving, be careful. There is potential for accidents for everyone in April. So be careful, specifically if you're running on a motorcycle or on a bike. You might be pulled over, so be careful with your speed. Also, some things in life might be put on hold, or you need to wait a little bit. You need to pause. There is a little bit of patience, and Capricorns, you have been good in that. Pluto is finally going to be out of your sign, but it's going to be bringing a lot of release. Eat more grapes, or someone is eating grapes, or anything related to grapes, maybe wine or dried grapes or whatever it is. It's good for your health. So I see that you might take some notes or pay attention to your health, what you're intaking, what your food is. Some people might go actually grape picking. I don't know if you have that, but I see some people might go maybe even for fun, working on a farmland and picking grapes, and I don't know, somehow. And grapes is the symbol of wealth and rewards. So very nice for you, Capricorn. As I said, you have been working very hard. It's time for you to pick the fruits of your labor. So it might be that you're getting a nice bonus, a good commission if you have been working on sales, or you have been studying, I don't know, some kind of very nice recognition is coming into reality for you, and you'll be able to basically celebrate that and use it. And I see the map of Africa. For some reason, I don't know, maybe we hear something about Africa or South Africa in the coming month or weeks. I see run and chase again. I don't know. Be careful about speed in the highway. Don't do stuff that is not safe. Don't overspeed, and also there might be an accident. Be careful about accidents. People are back on roads, and I don't know, like might be that some people kind of forgot about how to deal with traffic on highways. There might be also like an incident of hit and chase or something like that. The police might be involved. Be careful and be cautious. If you don't want to be in the middle of this thing, just use your common sense not to be involved in anything dangerous. The other thing I can say is that for those people who in your relationship you are chasing someone, you need to stop that. If they are not responding, and I see that they don't care at all about you, and they have started a new life, they are in their own they have another schedule for their life, they're probably even in love with someone else, or they have started another relationship, and you're chasing them, and this just doesn't work, and you're just wasting time and energy on that. I see, very spiritual energy here. I kind of find like someone might have made a promise to do something if they got some wish fulfilled. I don't know if it's a practice that some religious people do, that they make a promise to cut something or to do something to help the poor. For some people specific, if that's the case, you will get your wish. If someone is here and they're hearing this message, and they have one big question, they have one big wish that they really, really want to get it fulfilled, and they want to ask God or universe to help them. Sometimes they say like you have to make a promise that like you help 10 people, you help kids, you help charities if your wish is fulfilled. I see the woman, a female energy doing that. So just for specific people who like they believe in this stuff. I see sailing. I mean, things are good for you. So as I said, some people might go on vacation near the ocean or somewhere that there's water, which is nice. I see very good and calm energy for you guys. If you are going on vacation, you will have a very good time. You will have a nice trip. But as I said, just be careful about accidents, specifically accidents on the road. You might visit someone or see someone after a while, maybe a coworker at work or someone, I don't know, that you might find that they have aged a lot. Maybe they have some white hair, or they have lost weight, or they have gained weight, I don't know. But to you, you might find them look very different. So, or they might find you look very different. So be careful about your, how can I say, your reactions to people. Try not to be offensive. Sometimes people don't like to get those kind of compliments about like you're old, like you look older or stuff like that. Be careful about that. I mean, I know that's like, so that's, you might find someone in not good shape. Maybe someone has been sick and you see them, or I don't know, someone sees them after a while and they're like a little bit, it's important to, be realistic. Again, I see this laziness here. Someone listening here is definitely, or maybe they have someone at home, a teenager and a spouse, a boyfriend, girlfriend, who is spending most of the time in bed or on the couch watching TV, or spending playing games, or on their cell phone, and this is just getting a source of discussion. Someone is really looking in deep into some situation. I see jewelry. Maybe some of you are taking classes to see how you can understand jewelry is fake or not, or you're trying to understand if something is fake or not. This is a big message for you, Capricorn. This month you have to understand fake from true. You have to understand the difference between true and wrong, and don't fall for anything that just comes to your way. You really have to sit and continue analyzing the situation. Someone might be working with their hands. Maybe you have someone has a like carpenter shop, or this is very actually nice, working on details. Some of you might be working on details of some projects, or you need to finish something. I see tailoring job, very nice and good energy for you. And again, for some others, you need to try to understand fake from true, fake from real, gold from silver. I don't know. You have to be able to distinguish. It could be at energy level or actually in reality. Some of you might go start working in a jewelry shop, as I said, or jewelry price might change. Gold price might go up. That these things might be even more precious. Gold, like precious metals. I see a superhero. Maybe some of you are waiting for some help from the universe, or someone who comes back to your life. Maybe your kid is waiting for their dad to come back, and they're like from a journey, from I don't know, from a trip, business trip, or somehow they're far, and then this is gonna happen. But this kid or this person is waiting for someone who has a supermodel role for them, something that they have been waiting for a long time. They want to see them for a long, like they're really waiting. And this is for some of, that's a superhero that you're expecting, but for some of you it's not true. That person is just like again an illusion. Be careful in April about things that you believe or expectations that you have. Sometimes you're over exaggerating, even the sadness that you have, the troubles that you have, sometimes you're over exaggerating. And also the expectations that you have from people, maybe it's a little bit illusional. Be careful not but where Neptune is with Jupiter, it's a little bit, specifically around April 12th. Be careful to and avoid like getting. There might be some good and perfect news, but be careful not to fall into optimism, which it doesn't exist and it's not true. There's a lot of correspondences. I don't know, some of you are interviewing, or you're on the stage. Maybe you're back on the stage. I see theaters. People are trying dresses in fitting rooms. Maybe people are going back in retail, and business will pick up. I see money is coming and going for a lot of people. Import and export is going to be back. I see it's like moving. Things are moving. Maybe a lot of countries open their borders again, and travel starts in April. And also I see vacation for some people, maybe during the spring break. Someone is going to take lessons how to fly, or maybe amateur pilot classes, and someone is definitely going to be a model. and they're trying to be like in fitness industry, sorry, in mode and mode and clothing, or I don't know, something like that. Good news is definitely coming. Someone is looking out for puppies. With the spring, you might get, your kids might want to buy more puppies, or you want to have puppies. I see a raccoon. Maybe some raccoons are going to mess with your I don't know, waste or your recycled items. There must be also a person who's trying to look into your life and find something. I don't know, maybe someone is trying, that third party situation, someone is trying to use your, or take your spouse, or I don't know, use the leftover of your life. Someone is just like a raccoon, you know, around your life. Be careful about that. Very beautiful. You might be invited to a wedding. Very beautiful, romantic. I see a unicorn, one which definitely is coming for you to be fulfilled. And this is just, you want it or not, it's going to happen, and you'll be very happy. For a lot of you, it could be wedding for yourself or for someone that you really, really love. Something about Scotland maybe comes in the news, or we hear something about Scotland or Scottish people. Maybe Scotland is a destination for a lot of people to go on vacation this year. Okay, my dear Capricorns, that was your reading. I hope that you enjoyed it. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the reading, and until the next time, stay blessed.